The Houston Rockets should not have lost this game. They controlled most of the night. They're the better team, and yet Russell Westbrook and the Sacramento Kings still found a way to win. Honestly, the Rockets had many opportunities in this game to win, and if you just look at it, you see how much time the Rockets led this game. Literally most of this game. The win probability for them throughout the whole game was like sky high, and the Kings pull it out at the very end. I feel like the Rockets had many opportunities to win this game. They're the better team. It was off the second night of a back to back, so that those games are tough, but still no excuses to beat the Sacramento Kings, especially since you look at the stats here. Everything was pretty much the same. Nothing too crazy, like too much of a disparity. They did have a decent amount more of rebounds, but they were missing a lot of shots at the rim. And you see the percentage led. The Rockets led for about 3/4 of this game and could not win. Their largest lead was 14. Kings' largest lead was 10. That's not even the big thing. The big thing was that the Rockets had plenty of opportunities to extend their lead. Felt like there was multiple opportunities in the third, and a point in the second quarter where the Rockets were getting up to that like 9 point lead, 10 point lead, 11 point lead, and the Kings, credit to them, kept finding a way to come back into it. The Rockets could not capitalize. Like I said, in the second quarter, I believe the Rockets were up by 9 or 10, and they were going on a run. And Westbrook hit a huge three to kind of slow it down. Actually got a steal on the next play, but missed at the rim. Sengun's defense was actually pretty good tonight. And then in the third quarter, again, multiple times, like I think 2 or 3 times, the Rockets were like up by 10, up by 11, and they could not extend it past that. Kept the Kings in it, and as a result, the Kings found a way. By the fourth quarter, like midway through the fourth, it was a close game, and it was all the way through the fourth and to overtime. You look at the Rockets, and I'm gonna get to the Kings and why Westbrook really was important in this game, despite having a pretty bad game. But he came up clutch, obviously, and we're gonna talk about it. Kevin Durant had a decent game. I feel like he had two great opportunities to win slash tie. I think it was actually both for the win. One at the end of regulation, he had a three, just step into it, and he missed it. And then after Schroeder hit the what was game winning three in overtime, KD had a chance over a smaller defender, mid range jumper, really good look, and he missed that also. Alperen Sengun had a great game. Like I said, defensively he was very solid, and you can see on the offense, 28 points, 12 of 17 from the field, really efficient. I wish they would have gone to him more overall in this game and towards the end of the stretch, but I get it. Kevin Durant's the closer. Thompson had a pretty good game. Shepard was good off the bench. But let's get to Westbrook, the hero of this game, and the Kings overall. Because I say like the Rockets, they let the Kings get back into it, but at the end of the day, the Kings, they were the ones to get back into this game. They are not a great team. That's why I feel like the Rockets should have won this game. But especially Westbrook was big in this game. You're going to look at this box score, 21 points, 8 of 24 shooting is not great. He was pretty good from three-point land, though, and the main reason why Westbrook was big in this game, like I said, in the second quarter, when the Rockets could have extended the lead going into the half to like 15, maybe even 20 points, Westbrook hit a huge three to stop the bleeding, to stop the Rockets' little mini run they had in the second quarter. And then, obviously, the big three at the end of the game in transition, huge three to send it to overtime. He had a huge game, honestly, a pretty, you could see he was motivated in this game. I'm not going to say like he's not motivated in other games because he always gives it his 110%, but he was really locked in on this game. Probably had something to do with playing his old teammate in Kevin Durant. DeRozan had a good game, 27. Keegan Murray was hitting shot after shot, 3 of 4 from 3-point land, 9 of 14 shooting, 26 points. And then Dennis Schroeder obviously have the game-winning three, 24 points off the bench. Huge for the Kings. One thing I want to say about the Rockets, not only did they screw up multiple opportunities to, just put this team away in this game, the play where Westbrook hit the transition three to send the game to overtime. On defense, if you watch it back, there were 3 Rockets defenders back there, Thompson, Durant, and Sengun. And I get it, Sengun usually roams the paint, but you had 3 of them there. Sengun was kind of just running back there, not looking around like what he's doing. If he just looked like taking a step back to go backwards, see where everything's at, you see Kevin Durant was in the middle. He could have taken the paint. You had Thompson on the right, guarding who was out there. And then you had the dribbler coming up and Westbrook in the corner. If you're Sengun, you need to go either to the stop the dribble or to Westbrook. Like he was just kind of running back and then looks back and he's in the paint and oh, Westbrook's in the corner open for three. Sengun just needed, as much as a great game he had, and I'm not gonna say that this is his fault, but it was something that was very simple to do. It's like transition 101. When you're going back, see where the weak spots. And I get it. Usually the paint you gotta protect it, but you're up by three. Even if they get a quick two, you're still winning the game. Just bad awareness there by Sengun in the last minutes, and it cost them the game possibly. That's all I have to say about this game. It was a pretty fun game to watch. Pretty competitive. Shouldn't have been competitive, but again, Rockets were playing the second game of a back-to-back, so we'll give them a little leeway for that. Let me know what you guys think about this game down below. Let me know what you agree with, disagree with, and if you would like to see more Sacramento Kings or Houston Rockets content in the future, I'd love to hear from you guys. Peace.